Hey everybody, Krish here. Did you know that 85% of your success in life boils down to how well you communicate? It's true. Being able to articulate your thoughts and understand others is incredibly powerful. And nobody does this better than Ayanokoji from Classroom of the Elite. This dude is a master manipulator, but in a good way. He understands people, their motivations, their weaknesses, everything. And the craziest part, he barely even speaks. So, let's break down some of Ayanokoji's most genius tactics to learn better communication. Buckle up! Ayanokoji's biggest strength is that he observes. He takes everything in, every micro-expression, every nervous tick, every word left unsaid. It's like he's constantly scanning for clues and he finds them. Most people love the sound of their own voice, right? They're too busy thinking about what they're going to say next to actually listen. But not Ayanokoji. He understands that true communication is about understanding the other person, not just waiting for your turn to talk. So next time you're in a conversation, try channeling your inner Ayanokoji. Pay attention to the subtle cues people are throwing off. Check one, check two, check. Questions can either be your greatest weapon or your biggest downfall. Ask the wrong question, and you're basically handing over control of the conversation. But ask the right one, boom, you're in the driver's seat. Ayanokoji is the king of open-ended questions. He'll casually drop a, "What do you think about this?" Or, "Why do you think that happened?" And then just sit back and watch the information pour in. When you ask open-ended questions, you're inviting the other person to open up, to share their thoughts and feelings, and that's when the real magic happens. We've all been there. That moment when someone says something that just makes your blood boil. But hold your horses. Ayanokoji knows that emotions, especially anger, can cloud your judgment. This dude is like a Zen master, always calm, always collected, even when everyone around him is losing their minds. And that's because he understands the power of emotional control. When you let your emotions get the best of you, you stop thinking clearly. So, how do you stay cool under pressure? Mindfulness, my friends. Take a deep breath, count to 10, do whatever you gotta do to center yourself. Because when you're in control of your emotions, you're in control of the conversation. You know what's more effective than using big words and complex sentences? Speaking your audience's language. Ayanokoji gets that people are different. Some folks are all about logic and facts. Others connect through emotions and shared experiences. Ayanokoji adapts. He reads the room, figures out what makes each person tick, and then mirrors their communication style. So, before you launch into your next monologue, think about who you're talking to. When you tailor your approach, you build rapport, create connection, and make it impossible for them to ignore you. Silence can be uncomfortable, but you know what's even more uncomfortable? Filling every single second with nervous chatter. Ayanokoji, he's a master of silence. He's not afraid to let a conversation breathe, to give people time to process what's been said. When you're comfortable with silence, you're showing confidence, and that, my friends, is powerful stuff. Let's be honest, predictable people are boring. They say what you expect, they do what you anticipate. Ayanokoji, he's the opposite. He's a master of keeping his cards close to his chest, never revealing his true intentions until the very last moment. Don't be afraid to throw people a curveball every now and then, to keep them guessing. The element of surprise can be incredibly powerful. It keeps people engaged and makes you a lot more interesting. Communication isn't about showing off your vocabulary. It's about getting your point across clearly and effectively. Ayanokoji understands this better than anyone. He doesn't use 10 words when 5 will do. He cuts to the chase, avoids jargon, and makes sure his message is crystal clear. So, ditch the thesaurus, my friends, and embrace the power of simplicity. When you communicate clearly, you build trust, foster understanding, and make it easier for people to say yes to whatever it is you're proposing. So there you have it, folks. Ayanokoji's secrets to communication mastery. Remember, it's about observation, asking the right questions, controlling your emotions, tailoring your approach, embracing silence, being unpredictable, and keeping things simple. Communication is a skill, and just like any skill, it takes practice. So go out there, experiment with these techniques, and see what happens. You might be surprised at the results. Until next time, stay awesome.